I pledge allegiance to the flag and stands for America, to the republic and understands to the republic, to the stands I understand for America. I said it. See the little children all backward, black and white, their dresses seems like the little children all backward.
Hope is the thing with feathers that perches in the soul and sings the tune without the words and never stops at all. And sweetest in the gale is heard, and sore must be the storm that could abash the little bird that kept so many warm. I've heard it in the chillest land and on the strangest sea, yet never in extremity it asked a crumb of me.
Hello. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Stephen Henley, and I'm a Boy Scout in Troop 800 at Maryville, Tennessee. I'm currently working on my Eagle project. So before I get started, let me give you a little bit of back history. So my mother grew up in South Africa. She came to America when she turned 18 to become an au pair, also known as a nanny. My entire family still resides in South Africa, apart from my mother. And I go there every summer and every other winter to visit them. Now, looking for an Eagle project, I wanted to look for something that was going to benefit not just my community, but people that I am close to. People that are going to be affected by what I do. And I realized that I have an opportunity to influence others. There's a town called Mfakatini in South Africa that is a couple miles from Pietermaritzburg, where my mother grew up. While going through the village, the townsfolk heard about what I wanted to do. And these two teachers from this disabled school came up and talked to me. And they told me that when they heard about me, they walked 10 miles up to where I was and asked me if I could come see the school. This school is a school for the disabled. There are 25 kids that are disabled in this village of 5,000. But the school is only allowed to take in 7 because of the resources available. There are about 7 kids right now, and 3 of them are in wheelchairs. There are 2 teachers, and these kids are in between the ages of 3 and 9. And no running water and no kitchen. These kids are having to be picked up and carried to the restroom that's 100 feet away. That's not okay. There's no blankets, no pillows, nothing to keep them warm. That's all they have. So let me go over what I want to change. So the first priority is the bathrooms with a handicapped walkway. So completely redo the restrooms and put concrete pathway in there so the kids can be rolled into the restrooms. Gutters and JoJo tanks. So for those that are unfamiliar with what a JoJo tank is, it's a large plastic cylinder that rainwater goes off the roof and through the gutters and into the tank so that these kids have water that they can retrieve from. And there's a faucet at the bottom. Right now the teachers are having to walk about 5 miles down and carry water up from a little stream in buckets on top of their heads so that they can give these kids fresh water. The next would be the kitchen. So what that includes is a refrigerator, stove, a microwave, cupboards, and other items, and electrical work. So bringing electricity down from the power line and putting it into the school. Then a security fence indoors. Replace the windows and security bars. Seal and paint the walls. Repair the cement floor. Ceiling for insulation, which will create storage at the top, and then fans. Nap pads, sheets, and blankets. Heaters to keep them warm during the winter season. School supplies so that these kids have materials to learn and books to color. And then furniture for the school. Then a playground that's handicap compatible. And a school sign. A vegetable garden so that teachers can teach these kids how to grow things, and they can use their vegetables that they grow through the garden in the kitchen. With this project, it's going to create an environment to hold 18 more children. So that's 18 more kids that are going to be able to attend this school. These kids are so young, and they have such an imagination. This isn't just an Eagle project. This is my community. And that is why I'm partnering with Howard Scout Troop 1. My cousin Keegan and Haley are in this troop. And I talked to the scoutmaster in this troop about helping with this project. And he is super excited about it. His entire troop is helping with this, so that I will have the manpower of 40 people to get this project done. I go there and I see what's happening in this village, and I see the potential that these kids have and what we're able to give them as a community. Meanwhile, we're coming to school and we're having free food, teachers that care about us, and a free education. And these kids don't have any of that. They're having to go there and barely make it through the day. And I think it's my job to help them. Thank you for your time, and thank you for being friends of Scouting.